we are all in the world. I'm not in the world of shit, but what I'm saying is this. I did my job. I did everything I could. What they told me to do, I did it. You guys rejected it because you want a white ass Jesus, okay? But you're getting ready to deal with these females right now. I'm telling you, you guys is in for some shit. I tried to help you, but you're so stuck on stupid that you denied it, you rejected it. It says Bastet was and still is a very popular goddess, possibly due to her nurturing involvement with home life, bringing joy and celebration. It said, epithets to Bast are goddess of the family and home and mistress of Bobasia, her cult center. Her colors are green, black, and gold. The colors that you see in the fires. Every time you see a fire, the black smoke be there with the green color and the gold color. It said items to offer Bast are chocolate, milk, sunflowers, amber, hermidity, and neon bread. Pray to Bast if you are in need of protection, fertility, protection of the home and family, strength and joy. You see her ankh in her hand? You see she's got the flail in her hand to fight off adversities. See Bast in the home, mothers. The Sunfire wore all cats, and then, see, I told you the Sunfire is getting ready to get that ass. Let's go back here and read that. It says, see Bast in the home, mothers. See Bast in the home, mothers, the sun, fire, war, all cats, and females. I told you guys we are at war, and I know that. See, and that's the reason why I tell you is Bastet whooping some ass. But now I'm gonna tell you something. I done turned it up now, so you're gonna see a whole lot more shit. You think that water is flooding now? You watch what happened. Watch what's getting ready to go down now that Setmet then got implemented too, as to where at first Bastet was just calling the shots. Now it's gonna be her doing her thing and Setmet doing her thing too, which means that I done really turned it up. I done really turned it up. I want them evil men off this earth. That's all to it. I don't want them on the earth. They have to go. You guys think I'm full of shit, but you're going to change your mind. You watch what I tell you. Okay, this is Nethbet. This is my sister. This is my sister of recreation. A Set sister. They had a son, Asar, and Nethbet had a son named Anpu. Nethbet is commonly known as the Egyptian goddess of transition and death. That's what I said, creation and recreation. She is part of the Innat, that's the company of 9, in case you guys don't know. The daughter of Nut and Gad, and twin sister of, not Isis, a Set. That Isis is bullshit, that's Greek. She is the twin sister of my wife, a Set. She is a goddess of mystery, hidden things, and a guide in the afterlife. She is also a goddess of childbirth. You can see her sitting right there with the throne turned upside down. That means that she's the flip side of life. On the other side, there's life too, and you can find her in the afterworld, yet in this world also. This is because in her myth, she assisted a Set, see they got it in parentheses, in caring for and protecting the young baby, Horus, the younger Heru, Set. See the throne turned upside down on her head? Because she's the other side. Although she was a consort to Set, she tricked Osiris, which is Asar, into sharing her bed. All right, and they had a baby. And thus she gave birth to Anubis, who is also Anpu, which is down here known as Yenapu. But you can see him right here. He is the mortician god. He is the god of embalming. He's also the god that be in the judgment hall. As you can see, he's got the crook in his hand, just like his father Asar, with the flail too. Okay? Another son. He is the half-brother of Heru. It says, her role in the afterlife came when Osiris was murdered. Nephit assisted Aset in finding his body and resurrecting it alongside her son. Now look at this. This is good. As I told you, the darkness gave birth to the light. You can see the darkness right here pushing the sun out. You see the two hands pushing it out. You see these things paying homage to the god Asar. That's who that is right there as the sun. You can see the blackness right there. That's the Ankh of life. And you can see the two sisters, Nephbet with her throne turned upside down, and Aset with her throne upright. And they're both paying homage to the god Asar. And you know it's the god Asar because there goes the Djed right there. See, this is what I'm talking about. You can see the Djed right here that he sits on in the middle. And as you can see, that's Asar sitting on there. And you can see the Djed right here on the bottom pushing the sun up with the blackness for Asar, meaning life permeates, life resurrection, life forever. And this blackness of life right here, which is the heavens and the primordial waters, this the life with the uterus right there in the middle. All right, right there in the middle is the woman's uterus. All right, you can see that blackness, which is the primeval. All right, it pushed the sun out of that blackness, and you can see the baboons right here every morning paying homage to the sun when it rises. Everything on the earth pays homage to the sun except us people, because we too busy worshiping Jesus' ass. Okay, it says, having helped to resurrect Asar, she followed him to the afterlife to help guide the deceased to the Duat. The Duat is where I'm going to take a lot of you guys with me and really, really give you what your asses do. It says, despite the fact she was married to Set and goddess of death, she was a much-loved deity, though overshadowed by Aset. People sought her in the time of sorrow and need of comfort. She's a powerful deity, very powerful. She's resurrection. When worshiping her, an epithet would be the revealer. Her colors are white, purple, and black. The colors we saw in that one fire. Items to offer her is amethyst, chocolate, red wine, mirrors, timepiece, Coca-Cola. Oh, now you know whoever put that stupid shit in there. This woman was on earth way before Coca-Cola ever came out. Lavender and pomegranate. Her hieroglyphs is the bowl up on her head. And it ain't no damn bowl. Okay, it is the throne turned upside down. See, that's what it is. Look at it. It's the throne turned upside down. It says, pray to Nephbet if you are in need of comfort, protection of the deceased, divination, safety in childbirth, magic, protection of children, guidance, and revelation. I tell you guys, that's got things flying around in my house in here. I got all these women around me, protecting me. And I know that, regardless who don't believe it. See her in the shadow, in crystal balls, scary bowls deep, pools in the graveyards or places of death, in mirrors, spiders, spider webs, falcons, childbirth, and hear her in silence. Okay, this is Heteru right here, otherwise known as Hathor. Okay, Hathor is most commonly known as the Egyptian goddess of love, beauty, and all of the earth's pleasure. She's also that which encompasses all. She is a solar goddess and the first stage in the Eye of Ra. She is named the hand as in creation. He was believed to be the feminine aspect of the creator when he clasped his phallus with his hands to create life. Because of her part played in creation, she is also seen as a mother goddess before Aset was. Her cow form reflects this material aspect of it. That's why I tell you I call Heteru Aset also, because she is that which encompasses all. That means that every goddess has to be a part of Heteru. And if you look at the nativity scene with Jesus Christ, they always got a cow in there because they stole the aspect of the cow being the mother of all life, because they have the udder with milk in it to feed the children. Just like the woman have a breast and the cow has an udder, but her sustainment is so great they gave it to her in a representation of zoomorphic cow. That's why you see Jesus have a cow in the nativity scene, because they stole all their information from the ancient Kemetic people. She was patron to dancers and musicians, as these are key roles of joy in ancient Egyptian life. This is why her sacred item and symbol is the sistrum, an Egyptian instrument with a rattle, which often had the cow image of Heteru. Most, if not all, Egyptian deities were coupled with a consort, and this goddess was most commonly parted with Horus the elder, Heru, where their divine child was thy, whatever, I can't read that. Hathor's attributes were later taken over by the goddess Aset, as you can see by the horned sun disk on her head, which again is a symbol of relating to her role as the Eye of Ra, meaning sun deity, or the Eye for Ra. All sun deities, we all know that we are emanations of the sun. We all know that. An epithet was to use when worshiping Hathor, beautiful of face and the colors red, orange, pink, and gold, just like you see in the fires. Items to offer her are coric shells, cherries, chocolate, orange, lavender, patchouli, lapis lazuli, and carnelian. I'm sure they wasn't eating any chocolate though. Chocolate is a no-no.